Kant has this idea that we have a certain function in the brain that works in the following way. Data comes in through the senses as, we can just say, representations. You know, color, texture, sound, shapes, just all sorts of stuff at any level of microcosm or macrocosm. Okay. So stuff comes in, and then we have to figure out how to organize it. Kant's idea is that there's something in the brain which enables us not merely to receive this data, but to distinguish its parts and arrange those parts in a linear order, so that datum number 1 comes in at time t1, and instead of simply forgetting it, you know, erasing it and going on to the next datum, we hold that in the mind while datum number 2 comes in at time t2. Okay? So we now have 2 data that have come in at different times, and the mind can compare datum 1 with datum 2. Is it the same? Is it different? Does it have a different quality? Does it have new qualities? And then the same with datum number 3 at time t3, and the same with datum number 4 at time t4. Okay, so now at all of these moments, which really only become moments in view of the fact that there are these separate data, right? The data itself is held together, forming an ongoing, continuing object of consciousness through time. And at the very same time, simultaneously, we become aware of the passage of that object through time as continuous. That's what time is. So Kant's idea is that we organize our experience linearly. It kind of comes in and we organize it in this linear order. And through the linear order, we create a bigger and more complex picture of what experience is, because this datum will have certain qualities in common with this datum, and so we organize those two under the concept of the same object, whereas these 2 data may have slightly different qualities, so maybe that's a different object. Okay, so now we have the concept of 2 objects in relation to us as perceivers, which means we already have a conception of space, right? So from this action of the mind in comparing one representation with another, we develop a sense of continuity, we develop a sense of time, we develop a sense of difference between objects, and thereby location in space. So, you know, everything kind of comes out of this.